Hello, here's something worth sitting with. Most people who struggle with clogged pores and persistent blackheads, they're actually trying, cleansing twice a day, buying new products, working through strips, scrubs, toners, and still, somehow, they wake up to the same skin. That is deeply frustrating, because it starts to feel like your skin is just the problem, like your pores are simply like this. But here's what's actually happening. The issue isn't what you're doing. It's almost always what's missing from the sequence. Pores don't respond to force. They respond to preparation, to warmth, to the right ingredients applied in the right order, at the right time. When that sequence is off, products slide off the surface, extractions leave marks, and your skin barrier, the very thing that protects you, ends up weakened instead of strengthened. We're going to fix that today. From the very beginning, let's talk about what a pore actually is. Because once you understand this, everything else clicks into place. A pore is simply an opening in your skin where your hair follicle and sebaceous gland meet the surface. Every day, your skin produces oil, sheds dead cells, and collects environmental residue. Under normal circumstances, all of that exits through the pore naturally. The problem starts when that process gets disrupted. Dead skin cells mix with excess oil and form a soft plug just inside the pore opening. When that plug gets exposed to air, it oxidizes and turns dark. That's a blackhead. When it stays sealed beneath the surface, it remains pale. That's a whitehead. Both are simply sebum and skin cells that got stuck. Nothing about that is permanent. Nothing about that is unfixable. It just requires a process that respects what your skin actually is, living, reactive, and remarkably forgiving when treated with the right kind of care. Before we get into the cleaning itself, we need to talk about preparation, because this is the step most routines completely skip. And it's the exact reason those routines don't deliver. Start with a clean canvas. Remove any makeup or SPF using a micellar water or cleansing oil. Don't skip this even if your skin looks clean. There's always something sitting on the surface that you can't see. Then, warmth. This part is genuinely satisfying. Soak a clean face cloth in warm water, not hot, just comfortably warm, and hold it gently against your face for about 60 seconds, or use a facial steamer on low for 2 to 3 minutes if you have one. Either way, that warmth is softening the skin around each pore, relaxing the tissue, and making everything that follows dramatically more effective. Think of your skin the way you'd think of stiff clay. You wouldn't press into it cold and expect it to shape easily. You warm it first. You make it receptive. Your pores work exactly the same way. Here's the complete process, step by step. Follow this in order, and you'll feel the difference before you even finish. Oil cleanse. First pass, apply a cleansing oil to dry skin. No water yet. Press and massage using slow, circular motions across your forehead, down the nose, over the chin and cheeks. You'll feel a subtle shift as it works, slightly tacky at first, then silky as it emulsifies. That's the oil binding to every layer of residue sitting in and around your pores. Rinse with lukewarm water. Pat dry with a clean towel. Never rub. Water-based cleanser. Second pass. Follow immediately with a gentle, pH-balanced water-based cleanser. Foam it between your palms, then work it in with your fingertips in small upward circles. This lifts anything the oil cleanse loosened but didn't fully remove. Rinse thoroughly until the water runs completely clear. That matters more than most people realize. BHA treatment. Going deep. Now the step most people skip entirely, and the one that makes the single biggest difference. A BHA, or salicylic acid, is oil soluble. Instead of sitting on the surface, it actually travels inside the pore and dissolves the sebum plug from within. This is quiet chemistry. You won't feel a dramatic tingle, but what's happening beneath your skin right now is a genuine deep clean that no physical scrubbing could ever achieve. Apply a few drops to a cotton pad or press it in gently with your fingertips. Focus on the T-zone. Leave it on, don't rinse. Let it work quietly while you move forward. Manual. Extraction. Only when ready. This is the step you want to approach with patience. After steaming and your BHA, your pores are as open and softened as they'll ever be. The only right time to extract. Wrap clean tissue around your index fingers. Position them on either side of the blackhead, not directly on top. Apply slow downward and inward pressure. If the contents release gently, it was ready. If you're pressing hard and nothing moves, stop. Leave it. A pore that isn't ready will not release safely, and forcing it always leaves a mark. Sometimes permanently. Work through your nose, then chin, then forehead. Take your time. The satisfaction here comes from patience, not speed. Each clean release is a tiny, genuinely rewarding moment. Let yourself feel it, purifying clay mask. Final draw. The last active step. A thin, even layer of kaolin or bentonite clay mask. Across the areas you've just worked on, clay draws out any residual oil, calms the inflammation from extraction, and gently closes your pores back down. Leave it for 8 to 10 minutes, no longer. You want it to set, not crack. A cracking mask means it's over-drying your skin, and that undoes everything. Remove with a warm, damp cloth using slow, upward strokes. Your skin has just done a lot of work. The cleaning is done. Now your only job is to restore and protect what you've just uncovered. Start with a calming, alcohol-free toner, something with Centella asiatica, green tea, or niacinamide. Pat it in with your fingertips. No dragging. You're feeding hydration back into skin that just gave a lot of it up. Follow with a niacinamide serum at 5%. This does 3 things at once. It calms remaining inflammation, begins regulating oil production, and minimizes the appearance of the very pores you just cleaned. 2 or 3 drops pressed in slowly with warm palms. Finish with a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer. One with ceramides if your skin tends to feel reactive. Ceramides physically rebuild the skin barrier at a lipid level. They're not glamorous. They're just exactly what your skin needs right now. And for the rest of today, no foundation, no powder, no heavy products. Let your skin breathe. It's just been through something, and it deserves a few hours of nothing. Picture this. You finish the last step, you set the moisturizer down, and you look in the mirror. And for the first time in a long time, what you see isn't a problem to solve. It's just your skin. Calm, clean, breathing. The texture feels different under your fingertips. Smoother than you expected. The congestion that felt permanent, the heaviness, the blocked, rough feeling, is lighter, not all at once, but noticeably, genuinely lighter. That's not luck. That's the result of finally doing this in the right order, with the right intention and the right understanding of what your skin actually needs. And now that you know how, you can come back to that feeling anytime you want. Once a week. Consistently. Patiently. Your skin isn't the problem. It never was. It was just waiting for the right approach. Thank you for watching.